All right, welcome back to the Plant-Based Throwers channel. Been a while, but I just wanted to give a quick update. What's going on, starting the outdoor season of 2025. This will be my second season competing since I've returned to track and field. I have been training throughout the winter, not as much as I wanted to, but been keeping up with it. Just to kind of recap, last year was my first year back in 10 years. So I spent most of the season training just to get back to being capable to compete and doing things. So this year I decided that I was gonna, now that I have the capability of competing and injuries are kind of out of the equation now, I spent the winter kind of gaining muscle mass, more hypertrophy type training. I wanted to gain muscle back. And now going into my second season, my focus is going to be, this season is going to be gaining the strength back. So I have really developed my program. I plan on competing into the middle of July, and I'm hoping to peak my strength around that time. Obviously, I'm going to do certain phases throughout the year. This is my first week in the outdoor training season, so I'm still in general prep. So doing 3 weeks of basically endurance, hypertrophy type training, so high volume, low intensity, circuit style training. Not really doing any of the Olympic lifts or anything right now. I just came off a phase of doing those. And throwing, I'm only throwing like once a week right now, and more or less drilling, taking some power throws, and just a couple of full throws, more or less just getting the technique down. I do plan on having my first competition in April, so I'm about 2 months out from that. So I should be in more of a, what I call a hypertrophy strength transition phase. So moderate volume lifting, moderate intensity lifting, and I'll increase my intensity on my throws a little bit. Don't plan on having any monster throws during that first meet. I learned my lesson last year, competing too much too often. So this year I'm going to try to emphasize more like once a month competing, maybe twice depending upon how I'm feeling. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this season, hoping to make some improvements on what I did last year. I already know that I've gained. I'm stronger than I was last year for sure. So hopefully I'll see that in my throws. And then kind of looking forward, my game plan is after this season, so hopefully I'll have my endurance built up, my size is there, my strength levels will hopefully be pretty good after this training season. And then really next year is kind of where I'm hoping to put it all together and do much better. So time will tell. We'll see how this season goes. I will keep adding videos now that I'm back to training. By all means, if there's something you want me to cover or go over, I'll do it. I know I don't have a tremendous fan base, but I only started this because looking into masters athletes, there's not much information out there. So I wanted to get that exposure out there and say, like, here's what you can do, here's how you can train, here's how you compete as you get older as a masters athlete. So yeah, any questions, drop a comment, like, subscribe. As always, Plant-Based Masters Athlete.